What's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. Yeah, man. So today's officially day 160. Like, this is crazy. I had to pause for a minute because I'm like, yo, it's really day 160. But let me just double check because I always got to look up. Yeah. 160 days of no fap, man. Who'd have thought? Went from 1 day, 6 days, 60 days, and now 160 days. I love this shit too. Bro, like today so today was a good day. And as always, energy wins. Energy, being mindful of your energies is so important, man. And the reason why I say that is because, and I kind of touch on this in every video now, but it's like when you're more intentional of having good energy, within you, good energy to push out into the world for others to experience, it's a great way to kickstarting becoming more grounded, and more importantly, when you are more intentional, when there are things that happen that are designed to shake you, although internally it might nudge you, it might rock you a little bit, but when you're intentional about the energies you are putting out, you are going to unintentionally or intentionally, however which way you want to view it, but you'll end up responding in a more positive way just because it is your intentions to be more positive. You're less likely to be as effective, which is why I said when you are intentional with having good energies and putting those positive vibes out there, when things designed to shake you occur, like I said, you're more than likely going to respond in a more positive way. And of course, the goal is that this happens so much that now being positive and grounded is more subconscious and of second nature, than it is it being more of like a intentional thought. Okay, gotta be positive, And yeah, like there were a couple things that happened today that really, in the end, it was like it kind of got me. It did, but I know in that moment I didn't respond in the way that I normally would have, or at least I didn't respond in a way that my former self, my lower self, would have, but don't get me wrong. Yes, it was like when it happened, it was like, ugh, like it just, okay, but I know that, I know in that moment I handled it well in that moment, but of course, like I said, it was like, all right, fine, whatever, but aside from that, like I said, today was just a really good day. And it's funny too, because with my job, like I said, I work at a call center, so we get monitored on our calls like a lot. And so of course we get graded on our calls out of like a 5-star scale. And of course, getting a 5, it's a perfect score. I mean, you had to have some top level stuff. Now, of course, I didn't quite look at my monitors. I haven't seen them, but I got a notification today that I had so far for this month 3 perfect scores, and I'm like, damn, how the hell did I get that? And I'm going to be completely honest. I have a feeling one of them was that lady I was telling y'all about the other day. I have a feeling that one of those calls had to be with that lady that I was telling y'all about the other day. Only because the call had gotten very personal, very emotional, but it was just warm and just nice, and again, just good energy, and it was just like, oh, kind of like, damn, like look at him really, giving her support in that way, so yeah, I have to log in and just to verify, but and it was funny, everybody was like, damn, so like how are you doing it? And I told them all flat out, I say, y'all really want to know the secret? Y'all really want to know the secret? They're like, yeah. Like, how are you getting all these good scores? I'm like, I'm not in my feelings. They're like, oh, come on. I said, I'm not. When I take these calls, I'm not all in my feelings about customer being all upset. They're yelling and screaming. I said, truth is, almost on every call that I have, when a customer is, literally after like the first minute or two, they're like, no, it's not you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just frustrated. In the moment they say that, I'm like, all right, cool. But even if they didn't say it, I'm like, all right, cool, because I know I had nothing to do with that. I know I'm not responsible for that. I know I didn't contribute to it. I mean, I might have contributed. I might have added, more to it because I'm reinstating the policy. But again, it's not about like, I hate to say it this way, but the reality is I don't give a fuck. I don't. What does emotionally attaching myself to all that chaos, all that negativity, all of that, like, what's the point in attaching myself to that and then allowing it to be how I'm living in that moment? I said, trust me, you guys should hear a lot of my calls. Like, it was funny, I had this one call, the guy, he kept trying to twist my words, and so when I went to correct him, he was like, are you angry right now? Are you angry? I'm like, sir, I'm not even in the slightest angry. I said, you're the one who's angry, not me. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm the customer, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I understand that. I said, but again, I'm not angry. It's just, I want to make sure that by the time we get to the resolution regarding all this, that we have a clear understanding. Because, I don't like having my words twisted like that. He's like, no, I'm not twisting anything. He's like, that's pretty much what you're saying. I said, again, when you say things like that's pretty much what you're saying, it's twisting it to fit your narrative. So there's a thing of having something that's pretty much said and something that's actually said. I know what I actually said to you. I've never said anything that's pretty much of anything. If it's pretty much, again, you're twisting it to fit your circumstance. And he was just like, oh, how dare you talk to me that way? Now he's on the power trip. Like, now his ego totally fucking bruised. And I don't care. You feel me? I'm just like, all right, like, bro, like, it is what it is, because I'm right. I'm right. If you explain something with 100% clarity and you're like, yo, this is what I'm referring to, and this is just for life in general. It ain't got to do with the call center, none of that. If you tell somebody something that is true to you in your heart, or just how you explain it with just complete, pinpoint accuracy, based on how you feel about something, and they're like, oh, so pretty much you're literally trying to simplify it, dumb it down, and really invalidate it. You don't want to acknowledge the full scope of what I said. Now you just want to be like, well, pretty much, it's like watching, you might as well say, okay, well, Infinity War, 2-hour film, well, pretty much half the people died. Oh, well, fuck, thanks. Never mind the entire story from beginning until end. Never mind, all the other Avengers films leading up to it. Okay, yeah, pretty much, all right, half the people died. Okay, great. It's a very rude, but also, too, it's a very low vibrational thing, when you are more centered, more grounded, more, within, you can receive a vast level of information regarding someone's feelings, regarding someone's perspective, and you're not just gonna shrink it, abbreviate it, you're not gonna make it an acronym, you're not gonna shorten it, condense it, reduce it, you're not gonna do any of that. You'll actually speak to it, acknowledge the full, like, literally, in my conversations with people nowadays, that's literally what I do. Like, so many people will just pour their heart out. Like, we'll just get to talking, and I will literally sit there and acknowledge everything that they said from beginning to end. And it's been amazing because, now don't get me wrong, listen to me. If you do this with women, you have to be careful. Be careful. Okay? Trust me. When you get to this level and people just start talking, and let's just say they spoke for like the last 5 to 7 minutes straight, you haven't got a word in, and you're able to just on your next breath speak to everything and acknowledge what they said from beginning till end, bro, you done took off. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, the most common void I would say that most people have is that they don't feel understood by the people that they deal with the most. They don't feel heard. They don't feel that they're understood in any way. And here you come, they're just talking, pouring stuff out, and you fully acknowledge with a level of understanding towards the process. And it's only because most of what they're talking about is some sort of trauma. You're healing from that. You're healing from your own. So you understand the depths of all of it, from anxiety, depression, suicidal attempts, everything. You understand just the whole scope of it. The days are good, the days are bad, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, the how far, did you go, in your darkest moment, and so on, and just everything involving how to get out of it. And then you get to this beautiful space of just being positive, content, grounded, whatever this is called, and you can speak to that in another human. People fall in love quick. Like I said, just be careful when it comes to women. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying guard yourself, because this is just you just flowing freely through your heart. It's so beautiful, but again, the main thing most people feel is that they're not heard or understood, whatsoever. And when you come along with just such a level of just understanding, yeah, goofy eyes, like, oh my God, like, where have you been? And you'll hear that a lot from a lot of people. Like, they'll be like, damn, like, I really feel like you get me. I really feel like you understand me. In which you do, because you are now understanding. I don't want to say you don't understand them, because there's still levels to them that, that you still have to learn and see, but you have a better understanding of the human heart and the human soul because of your own shit that you've gotten out of, or your own shit that you're healing from. So the fact that you're able to connect with that on your normal day-to-day, and then bring that to other people, I'm telling you, this is why I keep telling y'all, just focus on you. That's it. Just focus on you. Worry about nothing else. Focus on yourself. Build yourself. Everything else will come along just fine. Trust me. This is all collateral. Your growth, your development, that's the nuke. The building's getting blown up and blown to bits and everything else, that's all collateral. But don't focus on, well, I'm only doing this so I can tear down that building, or I can blow up this town. Nah. Like you're doing this for yourself. Everything else will come along with it. Easily. So easily. And listen, and I don't say that to be cocky. Like, I really, really don't. Like, I don't say that to be cocky in any way, or like, chicks gonna be all on you. It's just, you have to understand what comes with this journey of self-development and NoFap, and how and why it makes you attractive. Like, beyond the average smooth talker. And I just, like I said, I encourage everyone to do this, man. It's been 160 days. It's been amazing. I got about 205 more, which sounds amazing. Yeah, man. Like, that's pretty much it. At least for today, for sure. So tomorrow's day 161. It is Wednesday. Whew. Oh yeah. The mask mandate for Texas is officially lifted tomorrow. They talking about reopening businesses 100%. Yeah, I'm still wearing my mask. I'm still socially distancing. Just warning, if you get in my face trying to tell me, hey, bro, you don't have to wear a mask, I'm going to smack the shit out you. All right? Just so you know. Don't get in my face to tell me shit. I'm going to smack the shit out you. Believe that. All right? But either way, as always, I will be back tomorrow for sure. Oh God, what was the name? I think it was Rhino. Oh God, I'm so sorry, but no, I saw your comment about not hitting the wall. Like I'm be honest, I think I have hit the wall, but it's such a temporary thing because I'm always like, whenever I feel I'm so quick to just sit with it, feel it, but I never let anything, I guess, negative affect me for like the whole day. You know, so it's like, if the wall is just kind of feeling down and out and not motivated, then fine. But it's like, I'm so driven towards my goals and my purpose, you know, like, and I think for those who have hit the wall, you know, they might have established like a hobby and just, you know, kind of completed it, or they lost that motivation. But yeah, man, I'm pushing through no matter what. I'm pushing through no matter what. Like even yesterday, I'm yawning because I was tired. You know, I was tired. And there was another video a couple of days before that. You know, like I said, I was just like, I get tired. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not sure if what the wall actually is. Like I said, it was that one day. I assumed that was the wall, but yeah, man. Other than that, I just keep pushing through, man. All right, but either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We'll do it again tomorrow for day 161, man. All right. Oh, and yep. See, I almost forgot. We're going to show gratitude every single day. All right, because as long as we're grateful for the life that we have, we can then manifest all the things that we want in this life. All right. So being grateful for what you have allows you to make room for more blessings to come your way. You deserve it. We all do. But all right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, we'll do it again tomorrow. Peace.